Hey, bud, could you get the door for me? I'm kind of carrying. Stay in the house for me. All right, thank you. Oh, it's gorgeous. It's like in the 60s today, so that's why I'm running out here as early as possible to get some stuff done. Today's garlic harvesting day. We had scapes come up a couple weeks ago, probably about 4 weeks ago. A couple weeks ago, I harvested the soft neck. And then today, what I've been looking for is a certain number of leaves that have turned brown on the garlic, and this is what we have today. So, hold on, I'm all flustered. And I'm praying that the forecast is actually right and we're not getting rain today. But just in case, I gotta get out here early. Okay, set my coffee down. Let me show you what's going on here. So this is the stage of the garlic growth that does not look impressive anymore. It looks kind of sad. Everything looks kind of dead. This is kind of what we're looking for. This one's probably still a little bit green, but I'm gonna go ahead and take all of it. This is looking really good. And then you'll see over here, this big empty patch. This is where the early Italian soft neck was. And I noticed a couple weeks ago that it was laying down. It just looked really dry and ready. And so I went ahead and took it, and it was perfect. A couple of the cloves were even a little too far gone. And then so this was early Italian soft neck. And I just looked up my old videos to show you what was next. This is music. This is one that everybody who grows garlic loves. It's a hard neck, and it's a pretty reliable type, and it makes really big, gorgeous cloves. This one's called Amish Rocambole or Rocambole. I have seen so many people pronounce that in so many different ways. I am not impressed with the numbers I got out of this. Look at this. It looks like, I don't know, less than 10. Now, I did have a lot of trouble with weeds this year because of the mulch I put down. It had seeds in it, and that was a real problem. See that grass growing up right there? Yeah, that's what was in my garlic this year. So that was problematic, but I don't think I'm going to be growing much of this Amish again. And then this last section right here, this is all home saved. And I did not do a very good job of remembering what I planted, where I got it. Some of it might be music. Some of it is like a German red something or other, but it's also ready. And a lot of the home saved stuff was really small cloves. So it'll be interesting to find out, what kind of sizes we got there. But as I'm looking, it really looks like music is going to be the winner once again. I love this garlic, and it tastes really good too. You don't really want to pull garlic from the neck. You want to give it a little bit of support as you pull it. You want to put it kind of far away. Give it a little support. A beautiful big head of garlic. My ultimate goal with growing garlic is to get enough garlic each year so that I can use it throughout the year and also save the best, biggest cloves to plant for the next harvest. Okay, let's get on with this. I just got dirt in my coffee. Well, it's worth it. this variety is. I should set it aside. I don't know if it'll be plantable. It's definitely usable in the kitchen, but I won't be able to store it long term. So I wonder if I can dry out these anyway and plant them again and then set them aside and tell myself that this is an early variety. It should have been picked a long time ago. These aren't dried out at all. This is the one that I just escaped off of the other day. This is a nice one. Look how big that is. I saved that. I didn't buy that seed. I saved it. This is from me planting a teeny tiny clove. They don't grow very big, but they sure are cute. I think this is the last one. There we go. And we're done. I am still very much a beginner when it comes to garlic. This is only my second harvest ever. And it is such a pre-planning crop that it's really actually very hard for me because I'm not very much of a pre-planner. When it comes time to plant something that's going to take a long time, sometimes I procrastinate really badly, and I even start thinking like, oh, what's the big deal, you know? So I don't do garlic this year, and then I panic, and that's kind of what happened last year, is I got so overwhelmed with things around, well, between like Halloween and Thanksgiving, and then Christmas was coming up, and you know, all of a sudden it was December 4th or so, and I was like, oh my gosh, I still haven't planted this garlic, and it was an investment, and so I need to do it. So there's a lot of self-talk going on when it comes to these types of things. I can say hands down, music, I mean, it looks like I planted more music than anything else because I knew I would like it, and it was an investment in space and money that really paid off. So this is definitely going to be my favorite from here on out, and I'll just keep, you know, replanting this and trying new ones as I go on. Amish, Rocambole, I got one really good head here, and then this one's not too bad either. Maybe we'll find some really big cloves in that one and replant them, see how we do next year. But I'm not going to invest much time or space into those. And then look at all this home saved bounty here. I got a couple really good sized ones here. I mean, so last year, I don't know if you remember, if you've been watching that long, but most of my garlic was this size or smaller. Most of it was more like this. And I was so excited because I'd never grown it before. This year, I'm like, no, I wanna do better. And then next year, if I'm able to keep my wits about me after Halloween, then and not panic with the season coming up, then maybe I'll be able to do even better. The next step in the garlic process is I'm going to be hanging them up to cure. These are stiff neck or hard neck garlic, and so you can't braid them the way you can braid soft neck garlic, but I did braid the Italian soft neck, and it was so fun. I put flowers in there. It was a really fun experience. I'm going to have to just bundle these up and hang them and let them dry out before long-term storage. And then before I know it, it'll be October again, and it'll be ready to plant everything that we're not eating in the garden again, to start the whole cycle over again. So thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for being part of this really exciting garlic harvest. One of my favorite things in the world is to pick things that are growing under the ground. It's the best day in the garden there is.